Hey there, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday and it's time to rise and receive. This is your 10-minute morning send off to send you off on your day. Ready to receive what you most want by unlearning struggles. So I thought I would pop onto Facebook Live early because I've been hearing from some people that I don't know how Facebook works. I'm still working on the technology thing, but it looks like sometimes it takes a while for it to pop up on the feed. So here's a special request. Any of you who either are or know somebody who's a Facebook Live person, maybe is an expert and has some technological advice that they'd love to offer me, I am receiving that. So anyway, for now, this is my solution. I'm here early and we'll get started in just a moment. And a little foreshadowing. Hey, good morning, Mary. a little bit of a hint about what we're talking about today. We are talking about if you struggle to receive love. We're going to talk about relationships and how to invite more love into your relationships and unlearn the struggle around that. If that's something that speaks to you, you're definitely going to like our Rise and Receive. So with that, I'd love to officially start. This is Rise and Receive, your 10-minute morning send-off to start off your day, ready to receive what you most want by unlearning struggle. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sonia Miller. I'm a coach, speaker, and best-selling author, and I am passionate about teaching how to receive. My message, my banner, my passion, my soapbox is that you cannot receive what you most want if you don't know how to receive. And while we talk about receiving and we think we know how to receive, most of us actually don't. We have these misunderstandings and distortions about what receiving actually is. And so that's what I love talking about every morning. Excuse me. So hope you have your tea, your coffee. I'm going to take a little sip to hopefully clear out my throat, and we're going to get started. Excuse me. So every morning I pull one card. I pull one card from my new Receive card deck, and we unpack a receiving principle. And then I send you off on your way into your day with a willingness mantra that's designed to activate the power of invitation. All right. So today's card is Receive Love. Receive love. So I invite you to sit back, let these words wash over you. And if you need to, come back and re-listen to the recording on my Facebook feed or on YouTube. Click on the links, which I'll provide. It's going to be a throat clearing sort of a morning. And this is what live TV is like. Let me get another sip here. Sorry to be clearing my throat in your ear. Okay, let's get into this receiving love mode. All right, so receive love. Unless we've taken a little time to actually think about it, most of us believe that when it comes to love, we want someone to love us. But there is struggle hidden in this idea, because giving someone else the power of love will often leave you wanting. For example, the other may love you, but you don't feel the same way. The other may say they love you, but their actions tell another story. Your love languages may be a mismatch. You may love each other, but want different things. You might count many who love you, yet you feel lonely, disconnected, and misunderstood. What is often less obvious is that what we actually desire when we say we want love is the feeling that arises within us when we feel love toward another. That pure feeling, that pure energy that flows from the inside out. Without wanting anything back, without wishing anything were different, without thinking or examining, simply present in the moment, connected, grateful, peaceful, joyful. This love is within you. It's always been here and always will be. You struggle when you believe that you need another in order to feel it. But this love comes from your relationship with yourself. Want intimacy? How can you be intimate with yourself? Feel unappreciated by another? Where do you lack appreciation for yourself? Angry at another's lack of boundaries? Where are your boundaries weak within yourself? Next time you find yourself seeking love from another, stop and consider that your relationships are simply mirrors that point you to places you can love yourself more. Then ask and explore, how would I be with myself right now if I treated myself with love? As you practice loving kindness for yourself, the physical world rises up to mirror you in expected and unexpected ways. So that is the receiving principle about love. And now I'd like to offer you a willingness mantra that you can take into your day to keep inviting expansion and awareness and a receptivity to more and more love. And here it goes. I am willing to have the love that lives within me come alive for me in my heart. I am willing to have the love that lives within me come alive for me in my heart. So take a breath. I hope you'll receive that, let that in. And I hope that's, some light bulbs, some ideas, some new concepts are kind of opening up for you with it. So as I unpack this receive love card for today, and I want to broaden the conversation a little bit around relationships in general, I want to offer one idea that for me was really an amazing game changer in the realm of relationships. I, like many people, would look to my relationships to get love, to get something that I wanted. So back to misunderstanding receiving with getting. Okay. Getting is a static thing. It's about you're operating from lack. I don't have this thing. I need to get it. And so there's this energy of pulling in, holding on. Sometimes I call it a hoarding energy because we're afraid of losing it. We're operating from lack, sometimes survival. So getting is this thing that you pull it in and you want to lock it down. Okay, that's got a distortion to it, and it kind of lends itself a little bit to the hunter energy, sometimes a lot, because there's the hunter seeks, pursues, captures, sometimes conquers or kills, traps, trophies. So it's really a let me lock it down energy. Okay, that's getting, and it actually distorts and really makes it difficult to open up to what receiving actually is. Receiving, however, is about experiencing something. It actually moves through us. It's a feeling, okay? Love is a feeling. And what happens in relationships sometimes is we confuse this feeling that we actually are really wanting. That's the desire. That's the heart's desire, is this feeling of love, of joy, of peace, of fulfillment. It actually overflows. We confuse that with getting something, okay? Opposite ends of the spectrum. Getting is about lack. Getting is about control. Getting is about capturing. And once you've got it, what happens to the feeling? A lot of times once we get something, we're on to wanting the next thing because it's not about the feeling, okay? So the idea that really changed my world around relationships, and this came from some of my relationship mentors, was when I was looking to my relationships to get something, they would say, if there's something you want, bring it. Bring it. So you want more intimacy? Bring the intimacy. You want more play? Bring the play. You want more compassion from the other person or appreciation? Bring compassion. Bring appreciation. Okay? Now, sometimes we don't even know how to do that. Sometimes we don't know where to begin. But the place to begin when you don't know how to access that within yourself and then bring it to the relationship that you seek to experience more or better, start with yourself. And it's better to ask the right question and not have the answer at hand. In other words, be in a state of curiosity and discovery so that the answer can arise, rather than asking a bunch of questions that are the wrong question. Because if you ask the wrong question, you're going to find answers, but they won't necessarily be the answers that bring you the fulfillment that you seek. So the right question here is, if I'm missing something in my relationships, whether it's love or something else, how is that a reflection of how I'm relating to myself? How can I relate to myself with more appreciation, more intimacy, more closeness, more fun, more play, more peace, more ease? Okay? Be in the question, be in the discovery, and practice that willingness mantra. It's a great place to start. I am willing to have the love that lives within me come alive for me in my heart. Okay? You already are all that you seek to be, do, and have. That love that you seek is already here. If you're not experiencing it, it's not because it's missing. It's because it's hidden. And so willingness begins to bring it forth, bring it forth, bring it forth, because where your attention goes, the energy flows. So I hope this is helpful. I hope that you can have fun with it, or at least be in a state of curiosity and possibility that, wow, this is something I've never thought of before. So I have a whole new thing that I can experiment with around love and relationships. All right. And if you enjoyed this, if you found it useful, please share, come back for more. I'll be here Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. for our next Rise and Receive. I hope you have a great weekend. Click on the links. Lots of free resources, and I look forward to connecting with you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.